Like, are you doing anything for Halloween? Usually I go to a midnight movie at the Orpheum, but they're not showing one this year. Your friend works there, right?
Oh, yeah, Tabby. She does. Want me to ask? Why not?
No, it's cool. But I am in the mood to dress up. I was thinking I'm gonna be Ziggy Stardust or Freddie Mercury. I've heard of a few parties we could crash.
Oh, no. My mom's never let me go out on Halloween. Too dangerous.
I could come over. We could hand out candy, chill with your moms.
Oh, I would never inflict that on anyone. But especially not you. Let me see what I could do about Halloween night. I might be able to sneak out.
What do you think, Imogen?
Is it all I?
It's all yours. Do you want to go upstairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone there?
Or in our pockets when Trump was president. Make America Great Again, Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Roll on down to the ballpark on Saturday, June 1st at 7:15 when the Bills host the Cards and kids 14 and under receive a London 2024 double-decker bus presented by SEI. Order tickets now. You'll have the best flow in the show on Sunday, June 30th at 1:35 when the Phillies face the Marlins. Kids 14 and under receive a BJP Bryce Harper cooling headband. Order tickets now. Top of the third, it's 3-0. Giants on top.
Blake Snell will go to work against this Phillies team who's got one hit. All right, now Audi gives us a look at his pitch arsenal and where pitches are miles per hour wise. Now, 95.3, early on, he was about 2 mile an hour light of that, but he's picked it up. And on average now is close to what he was last year. But you see the separation between his pitches.
I mean, there's a reason why he was a Cy Young Award winner last year. He had a 2.25 ERA, and he had 234 strikeouts. So, I mean, his stuff is there. It's just really a matter of him being able to throw strikes more consistently. As I talked about before, he had almost 100 walks as well. That's one of the reasons why his whip was not under 1. It was 1.189 last year, but this guy's got great stuff.
Pache takes a strike, and it's 2-1. Pache hitting 209 with no home runs, 7 runs batted in. He'll be followed by Rojas, and then top of the order.
Noah's agent Scott Morris was trying to go for some big money during the course of this offseason, and I think that because he only really averaged 5 2/3 innings, he's only thrown 180 pitched innings twice in his career. It's one of the reasons why the guy did not get the big money on it. It hasn't been all that durable, and it's probably because he just has really, really deep pitch counts.
And no complete games.
And 0 complete games, which is crazy for a two-time Cy Young Award winner.
3-2.
How the game has changed, Tom.
A lot of things for the good. Other things are, will never go back to the way they were.
Nope.
And Rojas waits on deck. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Pache. Swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts. He certainly has figured some things out while the team was out on the road.
No, this is an excellent little slider. Again, they call it a slider, but this is really a cutter. Works underneath the barrel of Pache.
This is last year again with San Diego. 32 starts, 14-9, 2.25 ERA. And he won, as Ruben mentioned, his second Cy Young, one of the American League, one of the National League. Opponent's batting average against 181. One ball, 1 strike to Rojas. 3 for his last 31. And 1-2. We mentioned that the team was on the road and he was not with them. He already used his 3 days for paternity time away, but his partner did not give birth. So the Giants are hoping that they'll be able to petition to get him 3 more days when the baby does arrive, but it's up to Major League Baseball. While the Giants were away, they're playing in Pittsburgh and New York. He threw a bullpen here in San Francisco, just in case he would have to come off the list and pitch today. That's what happened. They activated him because you have to activate him after 3 days.
Yes.
Line drive, based it into right center field for Rojas. The Phillies have their second hit.
It's a really nice job by Johan Rojas of staying on top of that fastball. This fastball's got a ton of life. Johan Rojas, that's probably on the shoulder. Stays on top of a nice level swing on that fastball. He may see some action. Let's not going to run it going that well.
He just chased it back. And it's 1 ball and no strikes.
Pretty long to the plate, especially when his runners at second base. He's a guy who can sort of hit the mark. Take advantage of it. Let's see what Rojas does here.
Rojas went back again. The pitch upstairs. 2-0 to Schwarber.
If nothing else, hopefully it creates a little bit of distraction. And maybe you'll leave one out over the plate and see if we can get a couple of points closer here.
Below the knees, but close enough, I guess, is called a strike. Let's take a look at StatCast 3D.
It's a ball. By almost the ball.
3 balls, 1 strike. And a throw over. Rojas draws it.
As I said, he just doesn't have a very good move. That's his A move.
fly ball in deep right field. The drought is over. In fact, it may be over after a while. A two-run home run for Kyle Schwarber. It's his first home run since the 6th of May. And the Phillies are within one. It's a 3-2 ball game.
That's what I'm talking about. He gets a fastball and knows exactly what to do with it. And it was pretty clear that Yohan Rojas was distracted in a little bit. He leaves this one right out over the plate. And my goodness, he got every bit of that one. Almost went into the drink, but it did not. It went off the top of the railing.
And what a swing, what a shot. And that's with the wind coming in from McCovey Cove. So that's why it didn't go into McCovey Cove, because the wind's blowing in.
Hit it against the grain.
So he's now at 64 home runs. Number 2, we have the Dodgers. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to real music. That's just a beautiful swing. JT doubled his first time now.
107 miles per hour. Back to Kyle Schwarber.
Home run number 10 for Kyle.
You have slain an enemy.
And now 2-2 to JT. It wasn't his longest drought without a home run. Close to his longest drought as a Philly. He's a singles hitter, no more. And his numbers against lefties just continue to get better and better. He'll be so thousand at the plate.
I mean, we jest, but it is getting closer and closer to June. We're only like, 4 days away.
I thought he had a couple of swings yesterday. Where his legs were into it a little bit more.
None in heaven nor on earth can stand before me.
He struck out 5 strikeouts for Snell.
Enemy has been bested.
And 2 outs.
Double kill. Unstoppable.
There's good old country hardball. It's the 4-seamer. He goes right past JT.
And Bryce Harper, the batter, he struck out his first time. Harper and Snell have known each other for a long time. Like a lot of players, Bryce was such an elite player at a young age. He played with the likes of Chris Bryant, Joey Gallo, people like that. But Snell was also on some teams that Bryce played on. 2 balls and no strikes. All fans will get set for our trip to London when they wear the 2024 sunglasses presented by SEI on Wednesday, June 5th at 4:05. There they are. That's when the Brewers are in town. Phillies will head to London right after that game. You can get tickets by going to Phillies.com. Oh, that guy should have a hat on.
Yep.
Bright sunshiny day. A little cool outside.
Let's not call attention to us.
Home takes low. You know who's got a good head of hair? Who's that?
An enemy has been bested.
Benjamin Bratt has a really good head of hair. You know how I know that?
How do you know?
Because he's here at the ballpark. There he is. Well, now that is a head of hair.
It's a tremendous weed.
Yeah. Benjamin Bratt is a San Francisco native. He did the commencement speech at San Francisco State's graduation, and it was here at Oracle. Elisa Soto is his wife sitting next to him. He's from San Francisco, as we mentioned. Grew up, as he said, 4 in San Francisco. And when he gave his speech the other day to the graduates, he said, make sure you appreciate the opportunity to get a great education.
Amen, brother. Amen.
I don't know if I liked it better in Law and Order or Modest Family. What did you think?
I don't remember in Modern Family.
Oh, yeah. He was this is one of my Sophia's ex-husband.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
It's been a lot of stuff over
He
here.
drove Jay and Matty crazy.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he did. Well, Brian Price out to the mound to talk to Snell with a runner at first.
Was he Manny's dad?
Manny's dad.
Okay.
Manny's dad, yeah.
All right.
Alec Bohm digging in with the count, 1 ball, no strikes. A mid-at-bat visit by Brian Price. Out to the mound.
That's interesting.
That one's out toward right center field. So is on the run into the alleyway. It's going to be cut off by Yastrzemski. Yes, came beating over from right field to make that grab. The Phil's got 2 on the home run by Kyle Schwarber.
Whoa.
What a swing. 3-2 Giants.
Welcome to our annual gathering. We're celebrating the NBA Finals.
Jeez, stop.
Our 2 exceptional teams. Here's to those who make this event unmissable. Feel the feeling. And here's to the rest of us waiting on the edge of our seats. Here we go. Here's to going out with the best of 7. Come on, Mike. But remember, no one sips the champagne until a champion is crowned. To the finals.
When you smell the amazing scent of Game Flames, time stops. Your heart races. Your eyes close. And you realize you're in love.
Steve.
With a laundry detergent. Game Flames. Seriously good scent. And 50% more fresh. Now that's love at first sniff.
My life is full of questions. Small, yellow, light, or dark? How do I choose my leaves theme? Thankfully, Tide's the answer to almost all of them. Think what water theme next song? Share with Tide. What, right? This is hard.
Yeah.
No matter who's doing it, on what cycle, or in what temperature, Tide works. So I can focus on one other.
Is that what I do?
For all of life's laundry lessons, it's got to be Tide. And now turn to gold with the Tide Gold Certified Electrolux washer.
Phillies baseball is brought to you by your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Or your local Del Val Honda dealer. Visit DelValHondaDealers.com. Not a lot of action in McCovey Cove today. A lot of wind, though. Tyro Estrada is going to lead things off as we move to the bottom of the third. And it's 0-1.
So important for Taiwan to go up its hero here after getting a couple of runs.
They're putting some swift runs while he's out of the mound. They're averaging almost 8 runs per game while he's pitching.
Gets a lot of support. There's no question about that. They have in the last couple of years.
Denise, a strike 3 call. Estrada doesn't seem too happy about it, but it was a good pitch.
Really good pitch, and he's throwing his left side fastball. Straight spots. Like a strike to me. Estrada been struggling a little bit over the last couple of weeks.
Chapman, the batter, he takes a strike 0-1. He walked and scored his first time up. James Hoy behind the plate, Rob Drake at first, 2 veterans.
Might have missed his spot out over the plate. JT wanted that fastball in on him.
the dribbler in front of the plate. JT casually gets to it. Time for our T-Mobile coverage cam. And yesterday, Ronald Acuna Jr., who a couple years ago tore the ACL in his right knee, yesterday against the Pirates tore the ACL in his left knee. And we watched this on the plane when we were coming in to San Francisco, and it was the replay of it. That's when the news broke. It was nasty.
Yeah, it was awfully ugly. He was actually looking to try to steal the base with the flip back from the catcher. And then the catcher, instead of flipping it back slowly that time, he zipped it back to the pitcher, and it kind of locked him up. And that's what happened. It put him in an awkward spot.
What a shame, though. I mean, did one knee 2 years ago, and then this one. And again, the Braves won the World Series. Yeah, that didn't happen. He won the MVP last year. And a line drive makes it up the middle. So Bailey's 2 for 2. So now the Braves are without Spencer Strider and Ronald Acuna Jr. These are the numbers from last year for Acuna when he won the MVP. And for Strider, when he finished 4th in the Cy Young voting as a 20-game winner.
I didn't quite understand that voting, but I don't know who the writers take a lot of different things into account, I guess, than they once did. Wins aren't really as important anymore for some reason.
No, really, wins are not important at all.
I don't get it. I think the whole idea is you're supposed to win games, right? Isn't that the idea?
That is the idea.
And then when you pitch and you win the game, is that supposed to be a good thing or no?
It's supposed to be a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm clueless. Call me clueless.
Well, I think you saw it a couple of years ago when Zach Wheeler should have won the Cy Young.
Correct.
When he had more innings pitched from the 7th inning on than anybody else in the running. Over to third. 2 hopper to ball. Goes the short way to second. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left. We'll head to the 4th.
You're way shorter than I thought you'd be. There's a shirtless selfie of me by the dumbbells. Here I am, air drumming, a competitive air drummer. By the way, I forgot my wallet at home, so sugar mama.
Will you excuse me?
Now, I date Tucson with advanced tech and safety features. There's joy in every journey. Lease an all-wheel drive Tucson for $229 a month, or get 3.99% APR, or up to $2,000 bonus cash. Hurry, offers end soon.
Hey, you dropped your PA Lotto's new instant $1 million jackpot. It's go time. You dropped this.
Wow, thanks.
You never know, it could be the big prize. Well, got a scoop.
Americans are struggling in Biden's economy, but Biden's ignoring our problems.
Our economy's strong as hell.
He's denying reality. Is it dishonesty or dementia? Utility bills are going up. Electricity costs have risen 25% under Biden. And food prices are skyrocketing. Biden's mute, he's failed, and he's dishonest. We had more in our pockets when Trump was president. Make America great again is responsible for the content of this advertising.
This RAV4 inning is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2024 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Court the shot. A lot of Phillies fans have made their way to San Francisco.
As they often do.
As they often do. And we go to the top of the 4th inning. And Nick Castellanos will lead it off. Castellanos struck out his first time up. We are inching closer to the league-wide national moment of remembrance, which is coming up 3 o'clock local time here in San Francisco as Castellanos rolls it to third. Chapman charges, throws on the run. And one away. Edmundo Sosa coming up. Sosa struck out his first time up.
And we talked about it before, Chapman, who's notoriously one of the best third baseman in the game, was struggling defensively against us back in the early part of this month, but makes a nice play on the run.
He's an Oakland kid who came up with the Athletics and then went to the Blue Jays. They were just saying today that it took him some time to get acclimated to playing here. That one is smoked out to right center field. Yastrzemski's going back, and it's off the base of the wall, and it kicks off the scoreboard. And Sosa's going to get to third on this one. Matos gets the throw in, and Edmundo Sosa picks up his fourth triple of the year.
Every single game that he plays, he makes some kind of impact on this ball club. This ball is absolutely hammered to right center field. I mean, you could not hit it any better the opposite way. And the hit takes a really funky carom off of that wall. I think it was a chain link fence, or there's a bunch of stanchions over there that it took a kickoff of, and he made it to third base easily.
Well, now the infield is in. Merrifield is up. Merrifield grounded out his first time up. He takes a strike. And by the way, there were two baseballs out there. A baseball came down from the stands after that. Well, look, right there. A little larger ball. Stands as this one kicked off the scoreboard. Wow. 0-1 to Merrifield with a tying run over third. And a high fly ball down the left field line. Ramos is over towards foul territory, and it's out of play. Let's see, who had the baseball, or whatever it was. The mom has it. The purple tank top. Oh, there it is.
Trying to pass it off to somebody else, I think.
Like a softball.
Maybe a wiffle ball of some sort.
Yeah, or a wiffle ball. Whatever it wasn't supposed to be on the field. That one goes through the 5-hole, and here comes Sosa. He'll score the tying run. And the Phillies have tied it up at 3 on a wild pitch from Blake Snell.
And one of the things Bailey does very well is frame, but one of the other things he doesn't do as well.
Yeah.
Probably a blockable ball, but you see the guys with that one knee down, and I'm not an advocate of it, and that's the reason why the ball flies right through the 5-hole.
Well, on this Memorial Day, baseball pauses to remember those brave men and women who made the ultimate sacrifice in service to our country.
Yeah.
Go to MLBtogether.com to learn more about how you can support military families grieving the loss of a loved one. We ask that while we take a moment of remembrance, you do the same.